Sure, Rita. So basically, yeah. Yeah, I hope ki you also checking my resume. So basically, yeah, journey starting is 2016 after graduation completing. Primary skill is mobile application development. So basically, starting is iOS native application using Swift, then moving to the React native side. So almost 1 years working on fully native side, then moving to the cross-platform side. We are using React native. So React native almost, yeah, working. So firstly classes by hooks basis component, and then also side by side working on react.js, some creating a websites for creating a react.js, and right now currently working on an next.js and mobile application for we are using React native, and also the backend side is Node.js. We are using GraphQL. We are using there is code firstly, schema firstly, and code firstly. But we are using code firstly method. And right, mainly I'm working on banking sector domains. So basically finance banking, and recently also currently project is Indian mobile banking. So we are creating Indian mobile applications. So there is like this banking related all things, saving accounts, so PF, like this all the, and we mostly working on like secret. So multiple we are creating native site, creating a platforms packages, and yeah, like this. So web, mobile, and backend side, both sides I'm working on. Yeah, thank you. Yes, 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 both. Yes, yes, both. Yes, yes, end to end. Yes, 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 end to end. We are developing and deploying it end to ends. So also the tester for releasing alpha versions. So once the your application is successfully stable, then we are deploying on the production level like this. Yeah. How you find using, correct? Uh, no, basically, yeah, basically React Native for purpose of the creating a mobile application, cross-platform mobile applications, and we have requirement we creating website, otherwise admin panel. Then obviously we are going to the React Web or Next.js is top of the React.js. So there is so there is HTML component. Some we are using CSS, Sassless, Tailwind CSS, Bootstrap. Then obviously we are going to the React website, and we are creating fully mobile applications like this, native similar to components, lister, plat lister, button. Yes, no, I'm primary skill. Primary skill is mobile application using React Native, but I am also working on a website. So almost a 6 year I am working on a web, and yeah, mobile application. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, sure. So basically, there is multiple libraries available global state management. Right now, we are using MobiX. MobiX is similar to Redux. So Redux is a very popular and more project. We are using Redux Saga. So basically, but there is some criticals and some complex. That's the reason we are using MobiX. MobiX is easily. So Redux part is basically there is some step we are following. So normal Redux we are using, then there is creating actions, reducers, also the combined reducer we are creating, and every screen is firstly dispatch specific actions. So action is calling your business logic, or calling to the saga watch run worker. So watch run worker inside we are writing business logic, calling third party libraries, getting the response, storing the data, and once your the reducer is updating, there your component is re-rendering, and you getting the updated data like this. What are the action creator using? So actions basically multiple actions available now. So get specific data, then updating the specific reducer values. Actions basically means which purpose you dispatch actions. So what is your task like this? So like this updating the user details, like this getting the user details, some your operations, which action you perform the user like this. So multiple model wise we are creating actions. Yes, yes. Yeah, actually, so right now, basically, almost a developer we using functional based component. Functional based inside some inbuilt hooks available. Class based inside some we have limitations. So inbuilt not we are using. Then also the using state like this again and again. You writing a this dot like this. And so also the like this using use memo use callback, so rendering time also the class base is is critical like this. There is life cycle available, so multiple life cycle wise we are writing component, but class based component for styling, and some you have a very big complex component, then easily you can maintain a class based component inside. Yeah, basically we prepared class based, sorry, hooks based component like this. Okay, strict mode basically some strictly you can guidance following. So like this strict mode you can enable firstly ts config file inside you can true, and there is some strict modes means basically double is equal to triple is equal to. So basically also we are checking data type like this, double is equal to normal only the values is checking. Similar you using like this uh, yes lean preter similar to strict we are easily finding your rules means like strict mode means you are the not basically we following properly guideline your score structure like this, yes linking rules wise. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you in case your application is slowly, so basically we firstly top up the build, we adding one tools, multiple tool available, but basically we are using Google Firebase class crash analytics. So there is easily you can finding which user is crashing, which country is user crashing, easily is finding which component inside user is finding. So this is your we are checking key how where is crashing your application, but developing side is basically we are using useMemo use callback for the performance your the application increase. So in case your the multiple API is calling, then you can call the background side, don't front end main user is don't blocking. So like this, so basically we are using use callback and use memo, so increase your the application performance. Yeah. Okay, you saying shadow dot up on virtual DOM. So basically virtual DOM means basically you have a, real component, so real component, and creating a duplicate copy. So if you any changes specific smaller thing like text otherwise style some, then virtual DOM is firstly rendering and reflected to the rendering time. So easily is very quickly response to the development side. There is hot reloading and reloading is very quickly the development side virtual DOM. And you saying shadow DOM you saying correct? Actually, I see shadow copy. Real DOM and virtual DOM I know, but you saying shadow DOM. Shadow and deep I know, shadow and deep object, but shadow DOM actually not using. Yeah, virtual DOM. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, sure. So web application there is two types. So firstly is REST API and second is GraphQL, which we are using methods. So GraphQL we are using GraphQL is a single endpoint and multiple your queries and mutation available. So we are using Apollo clients. So Apollo client through we are easily maintaining our the client and server side. So basically, more than REST API we are using REST API inside we are using any third party library like this exhaust library we are using to the creating a core service. Basically we are using atomic design pattern now. So there is core component different, core service is different, even the modules is also different. Modules inside we are calling to service, then core services inside firstly we creating a global level service file, and service level you can define your the base url, also the multiple your get put patch http methods. We creating one single class service class, and every we creating model wise services, model wise services you can calling the similar class service class. And inside firstly core services inside firstly one create a file is endpoints, and endpoint is inside you can your the model wise creating endpoints. So user related all the endpoint is differently defining within a like this in a more you can define a single object inside and export the object, then consume every modules, and you can uh, calling the your the API's endpoint. So once the your the API is calling, so basically asynchronous await using, otherwise we can using promise. So calling the APIs, so we are using inbuilt fetch React is provided. Otherwise you can use adjust is better because you are the which API is calling, how to how percentage is your file is uploading, we can easily finding to the client side. So once you are getting the data and data is getting, then you can calling your the global state any library redux or mobx, or you can return to the data to the front end side like this. Yeah, security is very important. So some secreting so you can storing any local state data. So local state mobile application side there is multiple database available, SQL format, non-SQL, SQLite or realm database. Then every data is firstly is encrypted and stored the local site, and you can you primary public key and primary key you can is very important. So crypto.js library we are using, so specific crypto.js. Yeah, crypto.js we are using, and inside algorithm is I think 128 we are using algorithm. So algorithm through the firstly encrypted data storing the local state, and then after that getting the data firstly decrypted, and we are send it to the like this. And also backend side some algorithm is already developed, and then you can payload is also store sending to the encrypted format. So also middleware some hacking available, then you storing the like this. Yeah, mostly crypto.js. Also I think jailbreak we are using, concept we are using native side so android native and ios native side. Okay, authorization. So backend side is firstly is create a JWT token. So specific your key. Firstly, you can send a username or some secret passing to two three variables, and generate the tokens using JWT dot sign. Once your the token is generated, you can send it to the client side. So client is storing some local side or some session side inside. Web portal is we are storing session side, and mobile application inside storing in So there is local site, but local site stores time we are encrypted format. And every API, next every API is calling, you can pass to header inside, authorization inside. So once the every API is sending to the backend side, backend is firstly checking your header section is token is verify or not verify. There is actually method is jw2.verify inside, firstly checking ki your session is valid or not valid. Once you are valid, then there is express.js we are using dot next, then you are the controller is calling backend side. So there is also controller router we business logic writing in node.js, and then business some getting the data in backend side, you are handling the logic and then passing to the client side. Yeah. Yes, yes, I like it. Unit test cases. So basically, yes, yes. So yeah, unit test. Yeah, basically, every file we are creating firstly dot test file. So basically, test cases, and test cases for React testing library we are using, and combination of the JS. And so also the mock we are creating global level mocks. So some state management library for mobex or redux for creating a global level mocks. And every mocks is get rendering firstly mock, and your test cases wise we writing test cases. So firstly render the component, and some checking condition wise your state is updated or not. You can use act update, or you can check your the condition wise. Yeah. Yeah, global mock inside we can defining firstly your the store inside, and yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a second, huh? So you sending something text. Okay, you can create a React component, display the and decrement counter. Ensure the counter cannot go to the below zero. Okay, sure. So I can share my screen. Yeah, it's like this. Just a second, huh? So I hope my screen is visible. And just a second, huh? So I think we are using sandbox for React. Sorry, I hope my screen is visible, correct? Okay, inbuilt, otherwise I will create. What happened, not removing. Okay, it's okay. Then okay, actually, okay, no problem. So is already created, so not removing, I have permission. But just second, how to create a file. I don't. Okay, leave it. Okay, so I will create in here. Just okay, I hope my screen is visible. So firstly import React. So you can using Next.js, then firstly you can use a client. So because here we are using use state like this. So also the here using use state for the increase the your the counter. So yeah, React. And also we are using hooks basis component. So you can define a counter is equal to the viewer, and here export default counter. and here inside we firstly creating count set count use state is equal to firstly initialization. Also the we are using TypeScript, firstly defining a type, return inside we can defining a div, ending the div. What happened? So you can defining here span and here count, also ending your the span. Okay, because .tsx or .jsx not extension, that's the reason showing the issue. No problem. So firstly, yeah, so you saying just your question is increase your the counter and decrease your counter but below the 0. Okay, so I will here adding one button and here starting start, ending the button, and here showing on click. Sorry. So basically once your the on click is start, then your counter is increment. So we are adding set time out. I think 1 second is enough. Okay, set timers increase, then the set count plus 1, always the increase the counter value counter value, there is previous count, no, not record, it's okay. Okay, once the other counter is increment and you saying increase. Okay, increase, and here you're saying decrease and some touch. Hello. Yeah, basically I will explain you. There is some firstly we defining a component, firstly defining a state, and inside firstly we display the count. Here we added the two buttons. So firstly is increase and some decrease. So once click on the increase buttons, then we are using set timeout millisecond, 1 second like this, and every time is set count is calling, and here we are using set count is equal bracket inside count plus 1, and decrease inside we checking firstly if count not is equal to 0, then set count minus 1 like this and like this. Yeah, actually I am creating here. Okay, you need it working, just a second, I will copy and paste it here. So just okay, I think you needed the sign in. Just a second, huh? Okay, there is some actually confusing. So we are using set count plus 1. Otherwise, we can write a previous state. Okay, previous state like this. Okay, so like this here we are using previous state. Okay, similar to here also. Is another way. If not working count plus 1, then we are using like this. So just a second, I am sending you. I shared already. Yeah. So base. Yes, yes. So basically, we are using Jira. So you're saying like the story maintenance, correct? Yeah, actually, they. Yeah, Agile. Yes, yes. We are using Agile method. Yes, yes, yes. Every week. Correct, correct. So basically, your some component inside changing. So basically, we are creating PR. So PR is firstly review. I hope my screen is visible, correct? So so once you are the PR is senior, senior your team lead is review, then senior is merging the PR. So once you are the PR is merging, then Jenkins job is automatically correct. Yes, Jenkins. Yes, yes. Yeah, Jenkins is once around. Yeah, and once you are mobile testing, you saying. So we are using code. So similar to also using Azure devs. There is some, yeah, yeah, CI/CD already created and some Gradle plugin we are created. So at automatically creating a .apk file and .ipa file for tester testing, and some sending notification trigger automatically to the specific tester on. So new build is available for testing like this. Yeah, 100% is mobile application and 80% is both. Yeah, but primary skill is React Native. Yes, correct. Yes, and secondary is no, no. 6 year I'm working on React. So, but simultaneously like this. Some, yeah, yeah. Actually, recently project is also similar web creating and also the mobile application. So, but my primary is mobile application, some feature development, but some help in website and some feature is developing. Then we are also working on a website. No, no. Pi- yeah. Yes, yes. Yes, I am actually teaching and I'm actually my own personal website also available. But this is a different way. It's yeah. 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 No, yeah, no, nothing, anything. Yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, thank you. Bye bye.